Buckle up, guys. Today we are going to witness a confrontation that shows exactly how far police can stretch their authority. Right from the start, we learn that Shamrock, an MMA fighter, is stopped by officers for something as flimsy as wearing a coat in warm weather. It's framed as suspicion, but in reality, it's the beginning of a fishing expedition that will spiral into a textbook example of manufactured policing.
It's a bit out of place compared to how other people react when we walk past.
No, not really. We're just being the same as all
those reasons are the reasons why our attention's been drawn to you, and the reason why I've just come over to just carry out what's called a stopping account, just to see what you're up to, make sure everything's all okay, make sure you don't need police for anything, and make sure you're not to no good, because there are quite a lot of people up to no good around here as well.
Yeah, we're just going to get food.
Okay, no problem. And do you live around here?
No, from Liverpool.
So you've arrived from Liverpool recently, or?
Been here for 2 weeks.
Okay.
We're leaving today.
Are you both from Liverpool, are you?
Yeah.
Okay, no worries. Do you have any ID on you then?
No, I don't, you know.
No? So you've come all the way from Liverpool with no ID? I'll take your details in, if that's okay.
I don't really want to give you my details, to be honest, mate.
I mean, a lot of the time, if people haven't got anything to worry about or anything,
I have got nothing to worry about.
then they're happy to comply. It just makes the encounter
I'd rather not.
sweeter and easier.
I'd rather not.
Right.
Alright, guys, this is where the encounter starts heating up. The officer presses Shem for ID, questions his travel from Liverpool, and fixates on his coat as though it's incriminating evidence. Shem holds his ground calmly, refusing to hand over details he's not legally obliged to give. What you're seeing here is the first clash between a citizen who knows his rights and an officer determined to stretch suspicion out of nothing.
Listen, there's no power for me to enforce on you to give me your details, so I'm not going to get silly about it. But there's obviously, it might suggest to me there's a reason why you don't want to.
There is no reason, I'd just rather not. I've been through a lot with the police, I don't really trust the police. I'd rather not give you my details, unless I'm legally obliged to. I'm not legally obliged to give you my name, so I'm not going to.
Okay, no problem. No problem. How come you've got quite a big, thick coat on today then?
Because we've been out since 6 in the morning, and this morning it was cold.
Right, okay.
Yeah, we've just come from the gym.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, and have you got anything on you that you shouldn't have at all?
No, I haven't.
No?
No.
Okay. Well, your mate's being searched in a minute, so... You're still cold, are you?
Not really, it's a bit warm now, like.
Yeah.
What do you want me to do? I've got it now.
Here's where things really take a turn. After failing to pin anything on Shem, the officer digs into his past, asking if he's ever been arrested. Shem doesn't hide his history. He explains his transformation through martial arts. But instead of accepting that, the officer suddenly claims he smells cannabis, even though his own colleague won't back it up. This is the hallmark of desperation, reaching for the one excuse that can justify a search when nothing else sticks.
I didn't see you pull up there till you called me. I only seen you down there, and even he said, how come you were staring at the van? And he's probably already told you, we were looking at the tactical support group, and I asked him, what does that mean?
Try that one more time, have another read of that.
Alright, we shout if you need it.
Oh, territorial.
There we go, mate.
Sorry.
Yeah. My mate asked you if you've been arrested before.
Yeah.
Have you been arrested before?
Yeah.
What was that for?
I've just got out of jail. I got a not guilty. I've just got out 6 weeks ago.
So you were remanded for court and then you got not guilty?
Yeah, this is what I was on the TV show for.
Oh, right.
I was on the run for like 9 years.
You were on the run for 9 years?
And then I found martial arts. I used martial arts to change my life from what I used to do before.
What were you on the run for?
It was an aggravated burglary. I just got a not guilty. I've only been out for 6 weeks.
I spoke to my colleague. From standing here talking to you, I have been able to smell cannabis coming from between the two of us. And that's even when I've given the opportunity for other people to walk past and stuff, other people to like leave.
And you smell cannabis on me?
Well, I can smell it in the air as well, mate. It's lingering.
When there's nobody else around.
Now watch closely, because this is the official escalation point. The officer declares Shem is detained under Section 23, citing cannabis smell, behavior, and even the coat as grounds. It's a weak mix of assumptions, yet it gives them power to search. Shem calls out the absurdity, questioning how a coat or calm behavior equals suspicion. This is where the stop crosses the line, shifting from questioning into an unlawful detention dressed up as procedure.
your behaviour, okay, combined.
What's wrong with my behaviour?
Specifically you, because I'm dealing with you. The fact that you did, upon seeing us, look back a couple of times, you suddenly sort of turned around when you've probably realised we're closing in and maybe coming over to speak to you.
You're just making this up now, mate.
I'm not making anything up. You've turned around.
This is fabrication, that, mate. All of that's
when my colleague asked you what you was doing over here, I mean, you know, it's not in the best condition, is it?
Lad, I was looking at on the wall and saying to me, mate, look at that.
Okay, well that's
we don't need to watch over our shoulder. This is why no one wants to deal with us, because look at the stuff you're saying.
Because not many other people, again, are reacting to that when they're walking past.
We did.
So I'm not saying that you're lying, but all of these things combined, the fact that I can smell cannabis and your behaviour, and the fact you're in an area where there's quite a high use of cannabis and quite a lot of drug crime.
That's nothing to do with me. We're not from here, so I'm being detained right now.
Yeah, you're detained for a search for drugs, and it's under Section 23 of the New Drugs Act. Alright, I'm PC Shenray from Chadwell Heath TSG. You're entitled to a copy which you can have now within 3 months. You are detained while I search you. Again, another reason is you're wearing quite a thick coat, and it's...
So I'm being detained because I'm wearing a thick coat. Did you just say that? One of the reasons, and the other one's me behaviour.
And the smell.
I haven't done nothing suspicious, mate. No, you can't smell no cannabis from me.
You are detained for those reasons.
I don't
if you have
smoke
any questions,
cannabis.
please feel free to ask me. Do you have anything...
This part exposes the grasping nature of the search. When no drugs or weapons turn up, the officer pivots to Shem's money, questioning why he carries nearly £2,000 in cash. It's presented as suspicious, but Shem quickly explains, no bank card, just released from jail, waiting for his documents. Instead of accepting reality, the officer clings to it as if carrying your own cash is a crime. It shows how easily narratives can be twisted when nothing incriminating is found.
It's not on this, like, because this isn't on this, mate.
That's absolutely fine. You're more than entitled to complain if you're not happy with the services that you've received today.
Obviously not.
I know it's not nice being searched.
Come on,
I know it's an intrusion of your day and your privacy, perhaps.
Whereabouts are you?
Got quite a high amount of cash. What's this for?
Is that illegal as well?
Well, potentially.
Me living?
I don't know, do I? It could be, not many people walk around with this much cash in them.
Well, I do.
So, okay. How much is there?
Probably about, I come down with £2,000. So whatever I've spent on me whole...
Do you not have bank cards or anything?
Nah, just cash me. How can I have a bank account if I don't have a passport? I'm still fighting to get my passport back off the police.
This is the boiling point. Shem verbally refuses to be searched, making it crystal clear he does not consent, but he does so without resisting physically. His frustration spills out as he describes the encounter as horrible and pointless, highlighting the harassment of being stopped for no real reason. What makes this moment powerful is the raw emotion. You can see how the misuse of authority grinds down ordinary people just trying to go about their day.
Saying to wearing this jacket, he said, you have to take the circumstances as they are as a whole, rather than just pick one item that you don't like about it.
I don't like all of it, mate. I don't agree with any of it. I'm not agreeing with the search even.
Like my colleague said, we appreciate that it's
this is why no one wants to deal with it, bro.
It's not about what people want to deal with, it's about who to speak to.
This is why the community don't comply. You were alright, you should probably get compliance. I'm not complying with the search. I don't want to be searched. I do not want to be searched. No, I do not want to be searched.
That's all. But you're not resisting, you're being compliant.
It's against this right.
Another thing, you're wearing what looks like a big lady to a balaclava. What is the purpose of that? I've basically meant exactly how I've just asked that question. I don't know.
I'm using it to keep the bed neat. Is that alright with you?
Well, you're giving me a pound, so that's fine.
That's why no one wants to deal with the police. Horrible, mate. Just walking to get a scran. Here's 20 minutes out of your day. Cheeky.
Alright guys, here's where everything comes together. The narration dismantles every excuse, ID, coat, cannabis smell, even the cash, showing how each was nothing more than a weak attempt to justify control. The search ends with nothing found, no crimes, no evidence, just wasted time and dignity stripped away. Shem's final words hit hard. That's why people don't want to deal with the police. If you value content like this, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next one.